9th episode of Hooked on Carp. Today I'm with my syndicate lake again, down in Yateley. Last session down here, it was quite good. I had those couple of bream at the start. Then I had finished off with that beautiful little linear mirror. Really nice dark fish. Pretty common in the Yateley lakes, especially the really old ones like this. Really characteristic, really matured lakes. This is my favourite sort of fishing. Not fishing for size specifically, but fishing for really nice fish that are just really old and characteristic. Yeah, so today I got here about 8:30 this morning. I'm only doing a day session, so I've sort of only bought a little bit of gear, just bought my bag, a little tackle box and everything like that. But I chucked out my rods when I got here, one down in the margin because I saw tons of bubbling. And as you probably noticed, I'm in the same swim that I was last time. They've got brilliant deep margins down on this left side down here. So I was hoping that would give me a bite, quick one really. I chucked some pellet down there, a little 8mm pellet, just to see if that could trigger off a bit of a response, especially in the early morning sort of time. But now we're coming up to about 10:30, 11 o'clock, which is sort of the time that this lake sort of closes and sort of just doesn't produce as much as in the evenings or the daytimes, or in the mornings even, sorry. But yeah, so I've changed the rod that I had down there to the island, or the PVA bag, which about 10 minutes after I had that out I had a couple of bleeps, so I'm going to leave that there for a bit. So hopefully that will give me something. But the other rod is down by the reeds on the right, down here. I'll show you the spots specifically in a minute. Yeah, so let's hope we get something. Cheers guys. Right guys, well, it's not really going my way at the moment. I've just had a little aborted take. Did about 6 or 7 bleeps on the alarms, pulled about, I don't know, half a foot of line off or something like that. But I was sitting right on my rod, like right next to it. And then I picked into it and there was just nothing there. So yeah, it happens I guess. But it's a shame when the lake's sort of not producing at the moment. You know you've only got about one chance to get a bite a day. So yeah, but the bailiff just came round and he's fishing just around there somewhere. But no one else has had anything for the whole day. Quite a few of the guys have left now, even though it is only about 12 o'clock I think. Yeah, actually it's 1:45. I'm fishing till 6:30 today I think. So hopefully I should get something in sort of the evening time, because that is the time that the fish is best. If I don't, then I'll probably link this video in with another one that I'm going to do on Monday as well, because I've got an inset day on Monday after the Easter holidays. So hopefully I should get something in either of those sessions to put on the video. Right, cheers guys. The conditions became overcast and they looked perfect for a bite. A few fish started to show in the margins over all my spots. There were also shoals of fish on the surface, which made me wish I had my surface gear with me. I was surprised at these fish on the surface, considering the previous night had been really cold. The temperature got down to about 3 or 4 degrees. I finally hooked into my first fish, but it snagged me up in the reeds to my right, so I had to get in the lake up to my waist and try to untangle the line from the reeds. After about 10 minutes of attempting to untangle the line, I managed to find the fish and get the net underneath it, and safely pull it onto the bank. I had the fish on a combi rig with a pink fluoro pop-up. My little swim did pay off in the end. Right guys, just had a little bit of a disaster. My rod was screaming off, but I forgot to turn on my bite alarm. Bit of a stupid thing to do, I know. As you've just seen in the previous clip, I did have a fish. I couldn't quite film it because I needed to get it back after what I had to do in the reeds. Firstly, remember to set your bite alarms on, because what happened was, I was sitting there, just recast my rod, I saw some rustling in the reeds, put my rod down there, and I didn't tell my partner anything, so I didn't know my rod was going off, because I was sitting sort of behind the swing, and I couldn't even hear the ratchet on the clutch. So I had to get in the lake, up to my sort of thigh up here, and now I am absolutely drenched. But I'm going to carry on fishing till about 6, now it's about 3 o'clock, so hopefully I'll be able to dry up soon. Luckily I've got some extra socks, so yeah, remember to turn your bike lamp on. Cheers guys. Right guys, I just thought I'd run through where my rods are. The first one is down here in the margin, which I just had a run off. Unfortunately I lost it. Felt like a decent fish actually, better than the last one that got stuck in the reeds. Oh yeah, I can't believe I had to get in for that. Absolutely unbelievable, I'm still soaked. But yeah, so hopefully I should get something else off that, because it didn't cause too much commotion the way it came out, because it just belted right across to the island over there, and then it came off. That was pretty bad, but oh well. And the second rod is about there. It's a bit further out on the reeds. I just wanted to, because I baited up a spot out there earlier, because there's a big dip. It goes down to about 10 foot, because this is actually the shallower end of the lake, which is usually sort of the best part in the summer. So I decided to bait up a little spot in there, and I chucked a little pink pop-up out there, one of the fluoro ones I've been doing pretty well on lately. Right, so that's where my rods are. Cheers guys, I'll tell you if I get anything else. Right guys, thanks for watching the 9th episode of Hooked on Carp. It has been quite a difficult day, only one fish. It fell to the pink fluoro pop-ups that I was talking about in the last episode of Hooked on Carp. Yeah, so there's quite a lot of action happening now, sort of out on the surface. So next time I'm thinking about bringing my surface gear, getting some dog biscuits, a little light rod, little bait runner reel, see if we can get some off the surface. It's a bit early for that actually, but it's only the 19th of April, so we've still got loads of the summer to go. And I'm already starting to see signs of the fish on the surface. There's been little shoals of black shapes moving along, which is obviously the carp, and they've come into the margins as well a lot today. That's where I had that fish, just off the edge of that reeds. Right, so thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe. Yeah, so cheers guys. Tight lines.